Ladies, if your waistline has been expanding no matter what you eat, I need you to stop and listen. As a doctor, I've watched countless senior women gain weight for reasons they don't even realize. And trust me, it's not just about calories or exercise. There are 6 silent mistakes, subtle, sneaky, and absolutely devastating to your health, that are likely the true culprits behind your stubborn weight gain. So if you're over 60 and feel like your body has turned against you, don't skip this video. Watch until the very end. Your health and confidence may depend on it. Backhand index pointing right before we dive in. Give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and comment below. I'm ready to take control. Let's see how many of us are ready to fight back. 1. Eating healthy but skipping protein. Let me tell you something I see in my clinic all the time. Women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s coming in frustrated. They say, "Doctor, I eat well. I don't eat junk food. I have my toast, my salad, some fruit. Why am I still gaining weight?" And here's what I tell them. You're not eating wrong. You're eating incomplete. See, most senior women drastically undereat protein without realizing it. Maybe back in the day, you could get away with a slice of toast and some tea for breakfast. But now, your body is older, and it's fighting to hold onto every ounce of muscle it can. And when you don't give it the building blocks it needs, protein, it gives up the fight. And that's the beginning of the slow slide. Less muscle means less calorie burn, even when you're resting. That's your metabolism slowing to a crawl. That's your body saying, okay, let's just store this extra energy as fat, mostly around the belly, thighs, and arms. I can't tell you how many older women are quietly becoming what I call skinny fat. The scale doesn't move much, but the body gets softer, weaker, more fatigued. You may even feel lightheaded or prone to injuries, and you might think it's aging, but it could just be muscle loss. The solution? Prioritize protein, especially in the morning. Let me give you a few ideas. 2 boiled eggs with a handful of berries, a Greek yogurt parfait with walnuts and a sprinkle of cinnamon, a protein shake with almond milk and frozen berries, or even leftovers from last night. Yes, you can eat chicken or fish for breakfast. You should be aiming for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, especially if you're over 65. That's not just for weight. It's for bone health, immune support, mental clarity, and keeping your independence as you age. Protein is the difference between just growing older and growing stronger. 2. Ignoring sleep changes that disrupt hormones. This one's personal, because I've been there too. That annoying stage of life where falling asleep is a struggle and staying asleep is even worse. You toss. You turn. You wake up at 2 a.m. thinking about some strange dream. Or worse, your mind just won't stop racing. But here's what many senior women don't realize. Poor sleep isn't just exhausting. It's fattening. Yes, you heard me right. When you don't sleep well, your body goes into stress mode, flooding your system with cortisol, the hormone that tells your body to store fat, especially around your belly. Worse, sleep loss disrupts 2 key hormones that control hunger. Ghrelin, your "I'm hungry" hormone, goes up. Leptin, your "I'm full" hormone, goes down. That's why after a bad night's sleep, you crave all the wrong foods. Pastries, crackers, toast, chips, chocolate. And because you're so tired, your willpower? Gone. And here's the kicker. Many women accept this kind of sleep as normal. They say, oh, well, that's just what happens when you get old. No, that's not how it has to be. You do not have to accept broken sleep as your new reality. There are ways to fix this, naturally. Here's what I recommend to my own patients. Cut screen time 1 hour before bed. That blue light messes with your brain's melatonin. Magnesium glycinate supplements. Ask your doctor first, of course. Cool, dark, quiet room, like a cave. Your body loves it. Stick to a consistent bedtime. Yes, even on weekends. Limit alcohol. Even one glass of wine can ruin your deep sleep. And if your sleep still isn't improving, you may need to get tested for sleep apnea, especially if you snore or wake up gasping. Don't sleep on sleep. It's the master switch for your weight, your brain, your heart, and your mood. 3. Drinking the wrong liquids. Now, this one's a biggie, and most women never even think about it. But it's often one of the sneakiest causes of fat gain in older women, and that's drinking the wrong liquids throughout the day. Let me give you a few examples. You start the day with a glass of orange juice for the vitamin C. Mid-morning, you have a cappuccino with full cream milk and 2 sugars. After lunch, you sip on a bottle of iced tea or a fruit smoothie. In the evening, you wind down with a glass of wine or 2. Now, here's the thing. None of these drinks seem outrageous on their own. They even sound kind of healthy, right? But when you look closer, these drinks are packed with hidden sugars, unnecessary fats, and absolutely no fiber or satiety. And when you're over 60, your body is far less forgiving. Every gram of excess sugar gets converted into fat more easily, especially in your liver and belly. Even the so-called diet drinks are no good. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can confuse your metabolism and increase sugar cravings later in the day. They're not a free pass. And don't even get me started on alcohol. One glass of wine might relax you, but it also slows your metabolism for hours afterward and increases your fat storage, especially when paired with snacks, which alcohol often encourages. So, what should you be drinking instead? Here's my simple list. Plain water, add cucumber or lemon slices for flavor. Green tea boosts metabolism and helps digestion. Black coffee or coffee with almond milk, skip the sugar. Herbal teas, chamomile, peppermint, rooibos, all calming and calorie-free. Electrolyte water, especially if you sweat or walk a lot. Aim to sip water throughout the day, not just with meals. Even mild dehydration slows fat loss. And remember, just because a drink is cold and comes in a bottle doesn't mean it's good for you. What you drink is either fuel or fat trap. Choose wisely. 4. Thinking walking is enough. Now, before anyone gets upset with me, let me say this first. Walking is wonderful. I walk every day myself. It's great for your heart, your joints, your mind. It even helps with digestion. But here's the cold truth. If you think walking alone is enough to prevent weight gain after 60, you're being misled. I've had women say to me, "But I walk 5,000 steps a day. Doctor, why am I still gaining weight?" And my answer is simple, because walking doesn't build muscle. And without muscle, you're not burning fat. As we age, we go through something called sarcopenia. It's a natural, gradual loss of muscle mass. It starts in your 30s, speeds up in your 50s, and after 60, it's like a silent landslide. Even if the scale stays the same, what's happening under the surface is this. You're losing lean muscle and replacing it with fat. And the more muscle you lose, the slower your resting metabolic rate becomes. That means your body burns fewer calories doing absolutely nothing. You're burning less while watching TV, while sleeping, even while sitting at the table sipping tea. So if you want to reverse that weight creep, you need to stimulate your muscles. This doesn't mean becoming a gym rat. You don't need to deadlift a barbell or do boot camp classes. But you must do some form of resistance, whether it's light dumbbells, start with 2 to 5 kilograms, resistance bands, wall push-ups, chair squats, even yoga or tai chi, gentle strength with balance. Just 15 to 20 minutes 3 times a week is enough to tell your body, hey, keep this muscle. We still need it. And here's the fun part. When you start adding resistance, your body composition begins to shift. You'll notice pants fitting better, arms getting firmer, that little back bulge smoothing out, and more energy in your legs and hips. Walking is great for your health, but resistance is how you reshape your body after 60. 5. Ignoring stress and loneliness. Now let's talk about something a little more emotional, because this one affects almost every senior woman I've ever worked with. And that's the hidden weight gain caused by chronic stress, loneliness, or even just the quiet grief of an empty house. Let me explain something that not enough doctors talk about. Your emotions talk to your hormones, and your hormones tell your body what to do with fat. If you feel stressed or isolated all the time, whether from caring for a sick partner, worrying about finances, or just not seeing friends anymore, your brain shifts into survival mode. And when that happens, it releases cortisol. Cortisol is your body's stay alive hormone. It helped us survive famines and war back in the caveman days. But in today's world, chronic cortisol from ongoing emotional stress tells your body, store fat. We might need it. Slow down metabolism. Crave comfort food. Don't burn calories. We're in danger. Now combine that with how many senior women deal with emotions by snacking. A biscuit here, a handful of chips there, maybe skipping meals, then eating toast and cheese for dinner because you're too tired to cook. It's not laziness, it's emotional depletion. But your body doesn't know that. It only sees the cortisol and thinks, better hold on to every calorie. Here's what I tell my patients. You don't just need a diet, you need connection and peace. Start with small things. Call a friend, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Join a walking group or book club. Start journaling in the mornings. Pray, meditate, or just breathe deeply with soft music. Volunteer. Even 1 hour a week can do wonders for your spirit. Your body hears everything your mind says. If your life feels heavy, your body will become heavy too. But when you start feeling light again, mentally, emotionally, you'll be surprised how your body begins to follow. 6. Believing it's just old age and giving up. Now, this last one might sting a little, but I say it with love. Because this mindset, it's the most dangerous of them all. It's the belief that this is just how life goes after 60. That gaining weight is inevitable. That getting soft, tired, achy, and slow is just part of getting old. Let me be very clear. That's not the truth. That's a story we've been told, and far too many of us have believed it. I've had women sit in my office with tears in their eyes saying, I've tried everything. Maybe this is just my body now. And I tell them, no, it's not. Your body is still listening. You just haven't given it the right instructions. Because here's what the research shows, and what I've seen firsthand. You can build muscle at 70. You can reverse weight gain at 75. You can improve your energy, balance, and confidence well into your 80s. But you can't do any of that if you give up before you begin. The moment you stop trying, stop learning, stop caring for yourself, that's the moment aging wins. Aging is natural, but decline is optional. You owe it to yourself to fight for your body, not out of vanity, but out of respect. For the decades you've lived, for the wisdom you carry, and for the years you still have ahead. So let me ask you, are you going to let age decide your health? Or are you going to take the wheel? Because the real mistake is thinking it's too late to change.